Hello guys, welcome to Tech, and today we will be reviewing another product from Bloody Gaming Philippines, the Bloody P91 RGB gaming mouse. Before that, special thanks to Bloody Gaming Philippines for providing this awesome product. Let's unbox the P91 gaming mouse first and let's see the accessories inside. For the packaging, we have the typical design of the Bloody gaming peripherals. We have the features and specifications printed on the box. You can also see the mouse by flipping the front part of the box like a book. In this way, you will be able to see the exact look and size of the mouse before buying it. And it's a huge plus for people who will buy this mouse or this brand for the first time. In the box, we have these two awesome Bloody Gaming logo stickers and the secret weapon software card. And that's it. No user manual or warranty card, just a sticker, software card, and of course the P91 mouse. Before we dive in, the SRP of the Bloody P91 RGB gaming mouse is 1,200 pesos and now available in the Philippines. I'm not really sure if it is available on some of the famous retail stores, but you can always check the Bloody Gaming Philippines Facebook page for the availability or if you want to buy one. For the specs of our Bloody P91, it has a Pixart PMW3325 sensor similar to the Bloody P81 gaming mouse, 100 to 8000 CPI, adjustable frame speed, 20 grams of acceleration, 100 IPS tracking speed, 141 grams of net weight, 125 to 1000 Hz polling rate, 20 million clicks of lifespan for left and right button, 2 million scrolls for the infrared wheel, and it has a Metal X Glide armor boot with over 300 kms. Build quality for the P91 gaming mouse is on point. You have this typical red USB port, but unfortunately it's not gold plated, and we have a braided USB cable. The P91 weighs around 107 grams without the cable, but the net weight listed on their website is 141 grams. First impression on this mouse is quite good. It has a similar design with my Razer Lancet Tournament Edition, so I didn't have to adjust and I can use it comfortably without any issues. I've been using the P81 gaming mouse with lightstrike technology and so far I didn't encounter any issues, so I have a really high expectation with the P91, especially that it also uses an infrared micro switch with 1 milliseconds of response time. Back to the build quality. For the weight of this mouse, I think 107 grams is pretty decent for casual gamers. The P91 gaming mouse also has a soft rubber grip that is much more comfortable than any other rubber grips that I've tested so far. We also have the dual injection rubber scroll wheel that uses an infrared sensor as well as it can turn millions of times in its lifespan. For the features of the P91 RGB gaming mouse, the P91 as I said earlier is using the lightstrike technology that offers 1 milliseconds response time for the left and right click button. You can also adjust the CPI up to 8000. You can do that by using the dedicated button on the top side of the mouse or customize it via software. And I really love the Metal X Glide armor boot feature of the Bloody Gaming. It provides smoother motion on nearly any kind of surface. Whether it's a soft or hard surface, you can control the cursor movement precisely and accurately. And lastly, it's 2020, RGB is still a thing. The lighting effects are programmable individually with 16.8 million colors and you can customize that by using the dedicated button or via software. With regards to the performance, I've been testing this mouse for several weeks now and here's what I've experienced. First, the comfortability of this mouse depends on what kind of mouse you prefer. This mouse has a 120mm length and it's really perfect for me. However, it's much slimmer than the usual mouse, so I'm still not used to it. The two buttons on the side has an uncomfortable edge and I think it would be better if it's a flat button rather than a pointed one. The rubber grips, scroll wheel, and left and right click are really comfortable. In gaming, I didn't have any issues at all. I tested it on 2 different games, Apex Legends and League of Legends, because it can offer a solid options for both FPS and MOBA games. For FPS gaming, even though it has a 3325 sensor, it gets the job done. You can adjust up to 8000 CPI, but I think most casual gamers uses around 3 to 4000 CPI. But if you are a picky tech enthusiast, you might think that 3325 entry-level sensor isn't enough, but with the boost on several areas like infrared sensor on left and right click button for faster response time and Metal X Glide for smoother motion, I think it's pretty reasonable to have that kind of sensor to a budget gaming mouse instead of having a high-end sensor with a cheap quality body plastic for your mouse. With its sensor capability, I can only suggest this on budget and casual gamers, but for MOBA games like LoL or Dota 2, I think P91 would be a great option, especially for those games that requires great click response. And this is one of the major selling point of the P91. You won't have any issues with the left and right click button, super fast response time, 20 million click of lifespan, and you won't have a double click issue that is common on most mechanical click switches. And lastly, with the software, again as I said last time on the P81 review, selling some features for the software is quite a bad idea, since most of the consumers doesn't really care about those kinds of features unless they really want to try something new. But for me, all the basic and common features and settings needed for the mouse is already included on the software, so it's up to you if you want to buy the extra features for $10. On the software, you can customize all the required settings on the mouse. You can customize the buttons and add macros, adjust the sensitivity, and add custom settings for the dedicated DPI button, and you can set different settings for the dedicated RGB button on the mouse. And lastly, you can also try the $10 additional feature on the software so you will know if you really need it or it's just an extra feature you won't need. In conclusion, for the price, I have nothing to say about it. It's really worth your money and totally on the budget side. For the build quality, it's really solid. You have a braided cable, comfortable soft rubber grip, and comfortable body size. Performance for this mouse is totally on point. Since it's a budget gaming mouse, you have an entry-level sensor, so it's totally recommended for casual gamers and gamers who really loves to play MOBA games. And I must say, having an optical or infrared click switch is really a solid feature for a budget gaming mouse, as it prevents issues that you can only experience on mechanical click switches. The only issue I can think of is it doesn't have a gold-plated USB, the 2 buttons on the side is a bit uncomfortable for me, and the sensor might throw off other consumers since they are thinking that it's an entry-level sensor. But for me, it's pretty reasonable for that considering its quality and features. Overall, again, this mouse is highly recommended for casual gamers, gamers who are tight on budget, and gamers who really love playing MOBA games and games that requires fast click response. And that's it guys for our review of the bloody P91 RGB gaming mouse. If I forgot something, just comment down below and I will try to answer that. And if you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to support our channel by using our Lazada affiliate so we can do more video reviews. And as always, happy gaming!